Endsars White Paper, Lagos accepts 11 out of 34 recommendations by Judicial Panel of Inquiry. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. Following the heated controversy, the Lagos State government on Tuesday finally released its white papers on the report of the Judicial Panel of Inquiry on general police brutality cases and Lekki incident investigation, rejecting the claim that 9 people died at the Lekki Tollgate Plaza. The government also flagged some claims in the report, maintaining that it was full of discrepancies, irregularities and inaccuracies with claims of deaths of victims, even when some paragraphs of the same report reviewed different claims and assertions. In the white paper released by the State Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Mr. Gbenga Omotosho, the state government stated that all the 32 recommendations made by the JPI on the Lekki Tollgate shooting, it only accepted 11 and rejected 1 and agreed on 6 with modifications. It added that 14 recommendations fall outside its powers and will be forwarded to the federal government for consideration. On the report that 9 protesters were killed during the protest at the Lekki Tollgate, the government described the claim as baffling, saying that apart from listing out their names in that form on pages 297 to 298, the JPI offered no explanation regarding circumstances of their death. It said that their names simply sprang up at 297 to 298 pages of the report without any justification. The statement read in part, "It is quite well astonishing that in the list of 11 deaths set on pages 297 and 298, 2 of the names appear twice, Kolade Salam Folarunsho Olabisi as number 37 and 38. Furthermore, the person being as number 46, Nathaniel Solomon, who testified as a witness and petitioned the GPI in respect of his brother, who he alleged died at LTC, himself listed as having died at LTG on 20th October 2020. Remarkably, Nathaniel Solomon's deceased brother, Abuta Solomon, was then also listed as number 2 on the list of persons who died at LTG. The only victim of gunshot injury from LTG was picked up at 7:43 on 21st October 2020 after the curfew commenced. Furthermore, there was no shred of evidence regarding who shot him. Another substantial inconsistency in the JPI report was the award of compensation to only 1 out of alleged 9 listed as deceased, which shows that the JPI itself had doubts as to the death of 8 other allegedly deceased persons on its list. See pages 304 of the JPI report. The government also picked a hole in the justification for the award of 1 Sarah Ibrahim, saying that she was neither a petitioner nor a claimant before the JPI. The JPI also surprisingly awarded the sum of 10 million naira to 1 Sarah Ibrahim, listed as number 14 on page 304 of the report. Sarah Ibrahim was neither a petitioner nor a claimant before the JPI on page 179. The report. Sarah Ibrahim testified on oath that she did not have a petition before the panel, neither did she have any claims for compensation. This award to Sarah Ibrahim is also contrary to the provisions of Section 13, Tribunal of Inquiry Law 2015, Cap TC's Law of Lagos State, which prescribes that only witness requested summoned by a Tribunal of Inquiry is entitled to witness fees subject to the consent of the Attorney General. Sarah Ibrahim did not testify at the request of summons of the tribunal. See pages 17 to 18 of the report for the list of summoned witnesses. The paper stated, on the basis of what is considered as fundamental inconsistencies in the findings of the JPI regarding the 9 deaths at the LTG, the state government maintained that it rejected the claim. It added that the report was rejected because the finding was clearly and manifestly not supported by evidence. The government added that the JPI attested to the fact that there was no contrary to that Professor Obafunwa that only one person died at LTG of gunshot wound on 21st October 2020. On some other recommendations, Lagos State government said it has no control over the internal affairs of the Nigeria Police Force, adding that the recommendation will therefore be forwarded to the appropriate authorities, namely the Federal Government of Nigeria, National Economic Council, Police Service Commission, and Nigeria Police Force. It also said that it will set up a separate statewide helpline for human rights abuses in addition to its existing emergency toll-free 762 and 112 helplines, assuring that the recommendation will also be forwarded to the National Economic Council. On police brutality, the government said that out of 22 recommendations, it would only accept 4 and will forward 18 recommendations to the federal government. It added that out of the 18, 3 recommendations overlap, which it has also accepted. It, however, added that it lacks the powers to investigate and fish out police officers as recommended by the JPI on pages 249 to 254 of the report. Okay, well, like I would say, this one they have not stopped to disappoint us. Had it been, they came out and they are saying, okay, let's say maybe 29, 25, or 32 out of the 34 recommendations are going to be done. Nigerians will not even look at it and say, okay, why are you picking the remaining? At least it's going to be, okay, let's now forward the remaining. But for you to come out and say that you are picking, and your reasons for picking, I don't understand. They suggested something to you. This is a report that took them 365 days to do. Like 24 hours, then 365 days. They slept on it, they woke on it, they thought about it, they brainstormed on it, and they brought it to you, and you're trashing it immediately, saying that it does not meet some recommendation and that people died without evidences, or, I don't understand. Sincerely, it is very saddening. It is saddening that we are at this point. The world cannot be surprised at your white people's report that turned black. How can the report of a panel that sat for more than 1 year, exactly what I'm saying, be jettisoned by a few ignorant people's lies, concocted within 2 weeks, be acceptable? Truly, Nigeria is a jungle and should never be accepted as a nation where people live. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.